Moffitt hopes to add his name to that list tonight. He starts on the inside. It's the playoff opener at Bristol. Great jump from Moffitt to take the lead. Chastain, Friesen, Rhodes, Sauter slotting in through the top 5. Of course, those playoff drivers, the 8 that are racing for a championship, highlighted there in yellow, and a caution over in turn 2. Jesse Little involved in that. There's the 3 of Jordan Anderson as well. Maybe a little contact in the process.
See, Jesse slid up the racetrack a little bit. Looked like it was a spin. Gus Dean had spun, and that's why he had backed off the throttle. Sheldon Creed wasn't aware of that. Being my favorite, and nothing's changed my mind yet, guys.
I like what Moffitt's trying there. I know it's a little late here to do something in this stage, but he's feeling that up top, the upside.
On the outside, look at Matt Crafton really. Oh, trouble. Nemechek sideways.
John Hunter Nemechek around, and he's making some contact with Johnny Sauter as well. Nemechek did a pretty good job of keeping that. And this could have been a lot. I mean, this could have taken out a handful of trucks. It's amazing that more damage wasn't done. Maybe Sauter got Nemechek first.
I think Johnny got loose and got into Nemechek, and that's what put him in the outside wall. I thought John Hunter was going to save this truck, and probably would have had it saved. Well, I think that one right there, he was going to go around and maybe get into the inside wall, and Johnny just happened to come along.
Austin Hill got through there, one of the playoff drivers.
Look at Johnny just get loose on the bottom of the racetrack. Speaking of which, watch him get loose down there. He's a veteran, but then Matt Crafton had Chandler Smith just squeezed to the bottom.
Stain trying to win both stages to open up this race here tonight at Bristol.
Look at Moffitt go to the outside.
To the top. Can he make it work? Brett Moffitt coming around the high side, and he does it. Wow. Brett Moffitt wins stage 2. Phil Gould, the crew chief for Ross Chastain, is seething because his driver has been penalized and will have to go to the tail because of a safety violation. And we'll show you the replay. Watch this man leaning over the wall, holding the tire, and as soon as his hand touches that ground, he's really deemed like another man over the wall, right?
Yeah, I think they call it a safety violation, but essentially it's too many men over the wall once you put any part of your body over there.
You can see that tire still got away a bit, and there you see the young man that was in violation discussing it with the NASCAR official.
Hill in the 16 there on the right-hand side of the screen, and then Sauter and into the back left side of Gilliland. And a caution, and Tyler Dipple with contact. Dylan Lupton is involved in that in the 15. Big hit for Dipple.
I think Ross was in that vicinity of the 0-2 of Dipple.
Yeah, he had been right behind Dipple previously. We'll see if he was involved in that incident.
Oh, Brendan Poole maybe was on the inside of Dipple. Dipple comes down. Is that?
That's kind of what it looked like. You see Dylan Lupton came along, an innocent victim.
It's the 0-2 of Dipple. Yeah, just got down there. Didn't realize that Poole was coming through.
That was a dive.
That is how we have to race. Ross Chastain went to the back, and he's tearing through this field right now. 52 spinning on the track.
Oh, Matt Crafton and the 52 of Friesen. A little bit of contact there possibly, but Friesen certainly getting the worst of it.
Looked like they were approaching a lap truck. Watch this, they're approaching the 0-2 of Tyler Dipple. I don't think Matt wants to get hung up behind him, see him try to drive in the middle of the racetrack, but Stewart said, I'm going to take that line. They get together there.
Two guys trying to take the same position, and it just did not work out. And
they're having a little bit of a conversation about it right now, it seems like.
Oh, Joe Cobb.
Yeah, Ben Rose got in the back of Jennifer Jo Cobb as he was trying to lap her.
You were on the bottom.
So the caution is out for the 9th time. That's significant damage for Jennifer Jo. And that's good because the other truck out of that stable, Daniel Sasnet, drove at Michigan last week that just got destroyed. So glad that Jennifer Jo was able to get through this situation without putting major damage on that truck.
I think Ben just misjudged it. You could see him back off to try to avoid running into that corner of her truck.
Make it work. Oh, Enfinger had a big slip, and Moffitt got around him. Sauter with contact and gets into the inside wall.
We're hearing that maybe it was the 52 truck of Stuart Friesen. No caution, we stay green.
And now the caution comes out as Rafael Lassard has gone around. Give him a little help.
Ross said I'm committed to the inside. Ross Chastain battle his way. Oh, back up into the top 5, and here goes Sheldon Creed.
And a caution is out on the front stretch. Gus Dean in the 12 is involved, and Natalie Decker along the inside wall. Tyler Dipple in that 0-2. I can't even believe Dipple was able to continue from that contact initially, but he is still out there and maybe took a little bit more damage. Well, this is not the winner.
I've never been wrecked by a wrecker.
Natalie Decker they're trying to push Natalie Decker off the track after being involved in an incident, and then
they pushed her onto it.
I think she wanted to turn on the pit road, and the record driver didn't realize that, and she was trying to hit the brakes. And
16-year-old making his Truck Series debut there in that 21 truck. He's inside the top 10. Oh, now into the wall.
That was just another misjudgment by Ben Rhodes. He tried to duck in behind the 21, getting in the corner, and he just cut left too soon.
And that brings out the caution.
Ben Rhodes there. Good.
What a great run by Brett Moffitt to wrestle that spot back.
Chastain trying to get second from Chandler Smith now. But here comes Moffitt around to get the white flag. 1 lap remaining.
Chastain almost spun that truck out down into turn 1, and look on the bottom. Here comes Stuart Friesen.
Get out the shine and pass it around. It's time to celebrate. Brett Moffitt has won at Bristol.
One here, did a great job.
That was beautiful. Beautiful racing.
Really veteran racing there. Brett Moffitt has a lot of experience.
The 10th career win for Brett Moffitt.
Remember, that's the same team that won here last year with Johnny Sauter. Bit of a number change from the 21 last year to the 24. Jerry Baxter on board to call the shots this year.
That team's hitting their stride.
What a relief for Baxter, the crew chief, and for Brett Moffitt, the driver, and all of those associated with the 24 team to get this win tonight, guaranteeing their position in the next round of the playoffs. A huge victory for Brett Moffitt and company.
Defending series champion kicks off the playoffs in fine style here at Bristol Under Speedway. He'll come over and get the chance.
Well, here he is, Matt Crafton, on top of the world, on top of the building here at Bristol. Brett Moffitt, unbelievable night for you guys tonight. 3rd career win, first at Bristol, and this is a big one because it's in the playoffs. What was the key for you keeping that hornet's nest of drivers behind you on those final restarts?
Yeah, it was tough. Our Midnight Moon Chevy Silverado was super strong on long runs, but it was hard to get fired off. So it was really about just getting the first couple laps under our belt after a restart. Obviously, 45 having a penalty there probably made it a little easier on us, but it seemed like he could take off good, but we had run good. And man, this thing was just fast. At the end of the day, Jerry and these guys got it done, and no more important win than right now for this season, you know, getting into the round of 6. So we'll take this and move on with it.
How does it change at all the way you approach the next 2 races of the first stage of these playoffs?
Oh yeah, we're playing on house money now. I mean, we still want to go get points and ultimately win races and get playoff points to set ourselves up a little safety net for the next round. but now we'll just go and race to win, and the pressure's off. Everyone performs better when the pressure's off. We all know that. But man, this is just so cool to win with Junior Johnson at the car at Bristol Motor Speedway. I think every NASCAR driver, they'd be lying to you if they didn't say they want to win here. So this is pretty damn cool.
Brett Moffitt wins round 1 at Bristol, Jamie.